Breaking news coming through ESPN. I'll link the article to the description so you know it's real. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. We back. S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. Go ahead and take a seat, relax, and listen to this real college sports talk. All right. And apparently Urban Meyer is only going to be suspended 3 games. Oregon State, Rutgers, and TCU. I think TCU might be only ranked opponent there at number 16 so far. The Buckeyes are ranked number 5th. A slap on the wrist. They reviewed hundreds of thousands of and hundreds of text messages and voicemails or whatever, calls recorded, and the whole situation is what it is. You knew they wasn't gonna fire Urban Myers. He was too much of a winner at Ohio State. And me being a Michigan fan, which I admit that, and you will find that out as the season approaches. We drop more content. It is what it is, man. If I'm Jim Tressel, I just want to know what the consistency is. You know what I'm saying? Where's the consistency? And that's across college football. Where's the consistency? You know what I'm saying? You look at, as far as the basketball program last year, all these things come up and the FBI did a probe and all these programs who got caught paying players, they swept it under the rug. You don't hear nothing else about it. And I knew when I heard Mike Krzyzewski's name in that report that they was going to sweep it under the rug. So it's a popularity, it's a fanfare situation. Any other regular coach across the country, not in a major program, would have got fired. But I knew they wasn't going to fire Urban Myers, and frankly, I don't care, because college football is one of the most wishy-washy, inconsistent, things in all the sports, professional, amateur, however you want to look at it. It's very, very inconsistent. It's very objective. All the rules are very, very flexible. If you don't know what happened, basically his assistant coach, dating back to Florida, who had issues with his wife, apparently was putting his hands on his wife. She accused Urban Myers of knowing, and she said his wife knew as well, and the program knew, and he knew. And in his contract, it says if something like that happens, he must report, and he failed to report it. He was subject to punishment, and the punishment will only be 3 games. So, it is what it is, man. From a Michigan fan perspective, just to give you, I want him to stay. You know what I'm saying? I want to beat Urban Myers. We didn't get a chance to beat Jim Tressel because of the tattoos and situations, but I want to beat Urban Myers. So I'm happy that he only got a 3-game suspension. But I just want to know across the board in the country, why is there no consistency? Going back, what was the 80s with SMU, with Eric Dickerson and the other running back, I forget his name. They got the death blow. And it's been programs that did something like that didn't get the death blow. SMU never recovered from the death blow. There's programs out there like USC, who had probably multiple players playing for getting paid to play. As long as they signed up with an agency. With the Reggie Bush situation, he wasn't the only one. Why didn't UFC get the death blow? You know what I'm saying? You go across college, the smaller college, the major smaller colleges, the mid-majors get the death blows. They get the grunt of the discipline. The discipline and the rules don't really apply until the upper echelon teams, the elite teams, the elite schools, the Ohio States, the Michigans, the USCs, the Texas. It doesn't apply to them. You know what I'm saying? They get slaps on the wrist while the other schools get the grunt and the death blow of the rules. And it's not fair. It's not fair. Let that have been with Krzyzewski and Calipari and Sean Miller down in Arizona. Let them have been paying players to play. Let it have been Dayton. Let it have been Tulsa. Let it have been a Temple University basketball program. You get to just a Western Michigan or University of Ohio. Let it have been one of them. They would have gave them the death blow. They wouldn't have recovered. This is deeper than Urban Myers. This is the same jock school mentality. And what I mean by that was the jocks get away with certain things because they contribute to sports in high school and in college and middle school. They get away. They live by a different code, a different law, while the rest of the population of the school lives under the same rules. And in this case, the rest of the population of the schools is the mid-majors and the smaller schools. Central Michigan, Western Michigan, Ohio, Tulsa, Houston, as far as football. You know what I'm saying? The smaller schools, the Georgia States. You know what I'm saying? The smaller school, and it ain't fair. while Notre Dame and Michigan, and I'm going to keep it real, UFC and Ohio State and Alabama, Florida State get away with everything. You know, it's no consistency. You might as well just make it the Wild Wild West and get rid of the rules then. You know, it's just crazy, man. There ain't no consistency, man. You know, but hey, it is what it is. I'm glad he only got a 3-game suspension because I want to whoop him. We didn't get a chance to really whoop Jim Tressel. So let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. Like I said, I linked the article in the description. Much blessings to all the brothers out there supporting the movement. Make sure you share the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a Twitter where we'll be able to tweet out the videos and you can retweet them and stuff. You know, share them on social media. Tell a friend. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. We definitely gonna have 3 different perspectives on here. I'm trying to get a 4th perspective, so you're gonna get 3 different views from guys from SEC, Pac-12, Big Ten, myself. So we definitely gonna drop some heat, and once a week gonna have a live video. So shout out to all the brothers that support him. S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. We out.